Okay, guys.
Hello, Clinical Research Circle. What is up? We are glad to be back. It's Dan Sfer, Chris Sauber, Ashley Margot, Monica Quitiva. Now I just don't know how to
Yay,
call you anymore.
correcto. You did it
And Dr.
right.
Quitiva,
Al Jazirely.
Quitiva,
You say, you
Quitiva.
say it
Quitiva
right.
and Dr. Al Jazirely.
Excellent.
See, I got Dr. Al's name right.
Uh-huh.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stocks, okay, to analyze today, and we're gonna get right to it because some of these are interesting. The potential opportunities. We have to start this with this is never financial advice, guys. This is entertainment. Like this is just belongs on the deep end of the internet where nobody searches almost. But if you're lucky enough to stumble, you might get educated and you might get entertained and maybe you'll come out knowing something a little more than you did before because we always do. We always do.
I want to
Um,
add one thing.
yes.
Everybody thumb down Dr. Al when he makes fun of me. Just thumbs down.
Okay. No. Don't tell people to thumbs down our
thumbs
video.
us
The
all
algorithm's
down.
gonna hide it.
Just Dr. Al.
No, you can't do
I,
that.
I'm
People are
sorry,
gonna thumb
Chris.
down, dislike this
I'm
Chris,
video.
sorry, Chris.
Chris,
I
I
didn't
only
think that
accept
it's
thumbs up,
affecting you
Chris.
this much, Chris.
Chris, bad idea.
So, so
Chris is
Okay,
inviting
thumbs
viewers.
up video.
Yeah, Chris is inviting viewers to thumbs down. That's horrible for the algorithm we're trying to
Yeah.
grow.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
hugs.
No. Okay, guys, thumbs up, subscribe, comment. First one, KMPH, Chem Farm
Have
Inc.
fun.
Okay, and this stock, let's look at the. By the way, if anybody knows anything about these ones, let me know. I did a little bit of research on some of them,
Mhm.
and I know like one of them, Heat Biologics, went absolutely insane.
Bonkers.
Yeah, bonkers, parabolic. It went parabolic this week, but on this particular one, Chem Farm KMPH, I have the pipeline here
Mhm.
from Dr. Al's favorite website. And
Ooh,
what
sure.
we have here, by the way, Dr. Al, you need to give me your login info for this. But we
okay,
got okay.
okay.
So
Gasan,
ADHD. No, don't tell everybody. This is easy. No. Don't be like Chris now. Don't be like Chris now. Let's tone it down a little. Hold on. We're
Hey,
gonna
they're gonna
get
have to thumbs
hacked.
down now for you too.
Yeah. No. Everybody's gonna get Dr.
Ay,
Al's
my
account. Okay, so they got an ADHD PDUFA. This is something that's already approved.
Mhm.
Okay, so um, let's see here. In January 27th, and let's look at the price because let's see where there were dips. 5 year, okay, in April 2016 it was like $260, and then it's just never recovered since then. It's been 3 at 1.25. I mean,
So
look at this thing.
Yeah.
hit max. What was it
Max
before the 264? All right,
30
Then,
300 378.
all right.
then how about on January 27 this year?
They got a FDA clearance. Let me see.
Yeah,
Let me
uh-huh.
move
They
this.
had
They
a
got FDA
FDA
clearance.
clearance to
uh,
initiate.
I'm sorry, Dan, before you go off this page, what does
Yeah.
it mean, PDUFA? PDUFA, what does it mean?
I don't know the acronym, but let's look it up because from what I understand, it means it's already approved. It's a Prescription Drug User Fee Act was a law passed by the Congress in 92, which allowed FDA to collect fees from drug companies to fund the new drug approval process. Okay, so I think that's something similar to Fast Track, where they're gonna speed up the process,
This
for
where the NDA happened through the PDUFA?
the IND and the
IND, yeah.
yeah. But this is a unique one because there's different fast track classes. Like there's priority review, which is very rare disease. Then there's just regular fast track, and there's like two other ones.
So
So these
this
guys
sounds
have a fast track for ADHD.
so PDUFA sounds like it's a fee that's charged to all sponsors that are in the drug approval industry.
Uh,
It's not like a fast track. It's like a fee if you're submitting to pharma or excuse me
Okay,
FDA. Sounds like a fee
okay.
they charge everybody, and it's just expediting the process. More money makes everything faster.
well, that produce certain human
Oh,
drug and biological products.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that part. Guess I should
Yeah.
read it thoroughly.
Yeah, no, because I've been doing like three of these stocks on my own, like on my other channel, and you don't see this all the time. You don't see
Okay.
PDUFA all the time here. But they have ADHD, KP415. They have stimulant use disorder. They have another compound for ADHD in phase 3. They're planning that trial, and they have acute pain resubmitted issue. They already have approval for acute pain. This was in 2018. So if you look at the stock in 2018, this is probably here, like when it went
Yeah, with the
from $9 to or $60 to 100. So it doubled, 120 off of that. So that's already factored in. So now the next catalyst are these. Stimulant use, phase 1 is going to commence in mid 2021, a phase 3 trial, and then they have the upcoming PDUFA, which Dr. Al, you probably can see this on your screen, exactly what it says, because it's only for the ballers like you to be able to afford this. But let me know what you think, and I'll look it up in the meantime on the clinicaltrials.gov, which guys, like you guys watching right now and listening, clinicaltrials.gov is extremely underutilized, not just from sites, not just from job seekers, but for investors too. Because look,
or the intended audience, which is patients.
Yeah.
It's not even used by those.
I mean, they're like the last ones to use this, and
Exactly.
they're the
That's
ones
what it
that
was
it's
created
intended
for.
Yeah.
Then the phase 1 was recently approved. So KemPharm received FDA clearance to initiate KP879 clinical program for the treatment of a stimulant use disorder that was approved in January 27.
So
Yeah.
Dan, so the PDUFA is NDA because this is what's written under the PDUFA.
Okay.
Okay, it's the NDA for the drug itself. Let me see.
Yeah, so what Monica's talking about with KMP is they got the FDA, they reviewed the IND and they concluded that they may proceed with their study. So that's
Phase one.
for KP879, which is stimulant use disorder, which is going to start the phase 1. But on clinicaltrials.gov, it's not on there yet. So they have the approval to start it. All I see is the 2 ADHD ones for 415. That's all I see. Those ones that have been completed, and so they're behind schedule because this one's not out. This one here is not hasn't started. For them to not even post it means it's gonna be delayed, because right now it's February 12th and it's still not on here. So they haven't even, like, they're probably doing site selection right now. So if you're gonna buy this, you gotta wait a while for a catalyst, unless Dr. Al gives us something about this 415 really quick. What do you guys think about this one? Let me read Robinhood what they say. KMPH. I could give
Robinhood
you
is not a good business, man.
no,
Most
it's
probably
not.
they're blocking it from
Vlad.
being traded.
Vlad was on Clubhouse. KMPH. Yeah, Robinhood's good for like a quick overview of a company, like gives you the history. KemPharm, late stage or clinical stage. They're doing other central nervous system disorders through its platform technology known as Ligand activated therapy. The company was founded by 2 people in 2006, headquartered in Iowa. So Ligand, you know anything about this, Dr. Al? Ligand activated therapy? Let's see. Can you tell us if this is legit or some nonsense?
Which one?
Ligand, let me pull it up. Ligand activated
see.
therapy. Let's see.
Company.
This is why we have
This is your
doctors on.
company.
Yeah. So what is the technology? Let's see what's this technology. Let's see if Dr. Al can
LAT.
pierce through the nonsense. KemPharm strategies to employ LAT technology to discover and develop prodrugs that are new molecules that can improve one or more of the attributes of approved drugs, such as susceptibility to abuse, bioavailability, and safety. Elegant in design and utilization. So what is this?
That sounds pretty promising. Well, like the therapy.
505(b)(2) NDA pathway. Improved drug properties. You want to watch this video? Tell me if you guys can hear it. Can you hear? Can you hear?
No.
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 Okay, just watch. Okay, they attach a ligand to another approved drug. They produce a new drug called a prodrug, and then this is used for different CNS kind of stuff. See, this
Oh.
guy is gonna take this drug, and it's called a prodrug, and now it does some kind of
So does it make it so it's more readily absorbed? Is that the purpose?
allowing the release
Yeah,
of
there
the
you go.
original drug with the intended improvement.
Oh,
And then
wow.
the ligand is safely excreted from the body. Do you understand any of this, Dr. Al? Like, what is this?
Well, mainly what they mentioned under the LTA technology, they say it is like to be safer and deliver medication better for the body. That's what they talk about it. But
So they're creating like a platform, basically, such as routes in
exactly.
the GI tract, separate the ligand from the prodrug and release the parent drug, which can then exert its therapeutic effect. Sounds good. Sounds very good.
But it's still
Sounds like fun.
experimental. It's not even in the
Yeah.
in phase 1.
So it just makes the drug more effective. basically.
Exactly, and less
Yeah.
toxic
Okay.
because it delivers it for certain part of the body only.
I see.
Okay. So what do you guys think about this one?
Well, me personally, I like innovation. So even if it's a long wait, I would probably still
Yeah, you have
invest a
one
bit.
upcoming catalyst, the PDUFA, so they're already past well, this one's approved because this one is approved already, I think. Oh no,
It
they're in the
is
process of
no,
getting
it's
approved.
a process. They get a number for their drugs. It's
Oh,
called
okay.
NDA, and that's what the
Ah,
PDUFA
so
is. The
this is they're
NDA.
waiting for approval, basically.
Yes,
That's
yes.
your last catalyst.
So we don't know if it's approved yet. Let's see the news.
Is
No.
approval priced in?
ChemPharm initiates no, it's not.
That's the one I just mentioned.
Yeah, this is for their phase 1. So that's
Uh-huh.
for
Yeah,
879, but this is for 415. 415 is for ADHD. And I guess they're
This is
waiting.
yeah.
Was
I-
it this study? Yeah, 415. These are the studies they did. Completed. Both of these studies. They don't have results, unfortunately. But it just completed in June of 2020. So they're waiting. And there's no
So-
results posted.
So look at the price point from June of 2020 to now. Has it gone up at all?
No, it's been this since basically
It went a little. No.
June 2020.
Yeah.
It was at like $4.
So it's at 9 now. So it's doubled in price.
It
Since
peaked to
then.
13 in August. So maybe they released the data. Let's look in August at the news around August of last year. So that was what, like 6 months ago. 415 ChemPharm participates in KP 415 mid-cycle communication meeting with the FDA. They reported second quarter results. ChemPharm announces issuance of 2 additional patents. ChemPharm receives day 74 letter for KP 415 NDA. Let's see what this is. They're from Celebration, Florida, guys. They celebrate a specialty company. Okay, as expected, the FDA has set the PDUFA date for March 2nd, and we are pleased that the regulatory process is proceeding based on the. Okay, so this is coming up. This is a catalyst coming up.
Wow.
See, Dan, if you look on the top of the line that you so the currently planning to hold an advisory committee to discuss the KP 415 NDA, which is the number that where
Yeah.
the company get paid for the medication. This is FDA number for each medicine have a special NDA. Okay, that when sometime in chemotherapy when we build the insurance ask us for the NDA, they go by the NDA of the medication because it have a lot of generic sometime, and they
Okay.
want to see which drug we're using, the generic or the original. and
Okay.
each one have a specific number, and that's what the PDUFA to give the NDA number for each medication
That
approved.
makes sense. That makes sense
Okay.
because so it's not approved yet. This one's not approved. May
No.
19th, 2020, company has
So-
received a filing from the FDA, commonly known as Day 74 letter. The Day 74 letter stated that the NDA, which is what Dr. All was talking about for KP415, is sufficiently complete to permit a review by the FDA, and the targeted goal date under the Prescription Drug User
March
Fee
2nd,
Act
March 2nd.
is March 2nd. So
Right around the corner.
there's a catalyst
So-
for you guy. You feeling like gambling?
But
Throw
that's the
some money
question,
this
right?
way.
Is it priced in? Because if it
It's
prior
not
to
priced.
this,
Approval is not priced in.
well, it
No
was
way.
at $6, right? It was at 6.
Yeah,
Then it
yeah.
rose. Then it rose to double that. So is that priced in? Is that
No,
double?
that's just they completed their when it doubled, they completed their study. And then they got that letter. That letter that the FDA said the data is complete and we're gonna review it and it'll give us like until March of next year to review. That's what
Got it.
that bump in the price was. That letter that they received, Day 74 from the FDA saying the data is complete, we will review.
I understand, but I would assume some of that is expectations that it will be approved.
No, because that's a lot of that is sometimes the FDA looks at the data and says it's incomplete data, redo it.
Of course.
So that would, but that was so the fact that it wasn't that gave us that 3x, right? Because it went from like
Well,
$3,
if you go-
$4 to
If you go over
12.
this most recent valley, right? It says 932 there on the right-hand column. What was
Yeah.
it prior to that? Because that's like what, 3 days?
$6. No, this is like a 1 year chart. So yeah, this is like
That valley right there, what date is that? January
January
21.
11th, 21. Yeah.
Right. So it's going up in the expectation of approval on March 2nd, I think it was.
Here in December, they probably had these new, planning these studies for the other compounds.
Dan,
So
can you click on the month? I want to see the technical,
right here, how do I
No,
do
Go
no,
it?
up
like-
to full
like-
screen.
like the chart. The,
Yeah,
the
Dan.
month.
Click this.
Full screen?
Uh-huh.
Mhm. And
do I
I
do?
guess give me
1 year?
3 months.
3 months.
Let me move our photos.
I'm taking a course on this, but Ashley's more advanced. Me and Chris taking a course on this.
mean,
Dan,
it's-
go to the line. Go to
Yeah,
line.
if you can switch it to
Go to line.
candles.
Line. And put candle.
Yes, candles. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
And after that, you can add any indicator to your extreme left if she wants to, Margot. Which
Can you give
indicator
me
do you want?
Moving
the
average?
moving average? Yeah. Oh, no, the MACD. Sorry, MACD.
MACD?
Yeah.
You guys are getting a lesson from Margot.
Okay. Right.
You have to expand the MACD a little bit.
Yeah, but you can.
You need to edit it.
That, yeah, that right there. Like
Yeah,
move it
right
up a little
click, right click on it.
and then move it up.
No, you
Um,
cannot.
Can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so typically at this, I would probably put it on TradingView, but since I'm not on my personal computer,
Wait till
But-
we learn. Chris and I are gonna get very dangerous very soon. Not yet.
no, but I do think that it's not looking, bearish at all. At least like for the
Yeah.
coming weeks, it's not. So if and given the date, right? I mean, even if it were to be a negative response, I still think that there's going to be a push up with the hype for whoever it is that is actually investing in this.
So
Um,
here's the thing. Right now it's February. This is not financial advice, but right now the market is very bullish on biotechs. There's a
Yeah.
lot of speculation going on, and I'm on Reddit. So I actually got this stock from Reddit. So people are talking about it. So there's a couple strategies here. If you're like, I wish we had the data so we could ask Dr. Al what he thinks, but we don't. If you are just wanting to trade and maybe like in anticipation of March 2nd, you get like 2 weeks here to like, this thing's probably going to go up a little bit. It
I
might
was
not go
saying
up
this is
much.
definitely a day trade for sure.
Yeah.
Definite profits on a day trade. But if you're not a day trader, yeah, I don't know that
And
would.
if you want to be a casino, you just hold it till after the approval date. Because if that
Mm.
approves, going to 3x from there, or at least double. And then you have all these other things as icing on the cake, right? The pivotal, the phase 3, they're probably waiting on before they start, they're probably waiting on the FDA's decision before they start this one. All of
I
these.
think I
probably.
agree with you. I think it could double. Okay, because there is a lot of medication for ADHD in the market. It's not the only one. So
Yeah.
you need to compare it to its competitor and the side effect and what advantage does it have more than or less than the other medication. We don't have the results, so but at least because it's a new medication and it's in the market, at least it's gonna double. I agree with you, Dan, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, I might get a little speculative here myself. Let's see.
For me on the company itself, I just like the technology. I mean, not so much the ADHD, because like Dr. Al said, it's a very common medication, or not medication, but it's already been created, different medications and stuff. But I think the
Common
technology,
disease.
yeah, common disease. I think the technology is what's very interesting. And for me, I mean, if I were to day trade it, definitely day trade it, but I do think that holding it long term for me is something I probably will do, just because
Really?
the technology is, yeah, because the technology is very innovative. It's different, you know. So even if right now it doesn't look promising, it's the same thing with, you know, the big techs and stuff like that. That's why biotech is so huge, and the aerospace sector, because nobody knows,
Well,
it's
we don't know if
new,
it looks
right?
promising because the only data I found was the top line results from the phase 2 study 2 years
Uh,
ago.
And
Mhm.
so this drug needs to be partnered with some other drug that's on the market, right? So like Ritalin, which is a common treatment for ADHD.
I
So
think it's this
Uh,
one, Sarah this thing.
no,
never heard of it.
I was talking about the LAT, the therapy, not the specific drug.
No, of course, but
Mm.
it needs to be paired with another
The
drug that's on the
medication,
market
yeah,
for it to work, right?
yes,
It's not something that you would treat ADHD for. This is just
yeah, in general,
to
like,
accentuate that drug, right?
yes.
Right.
To make it more effective.